Today we're going to discuss the difference between a need and a value, discover what our own values are, and then see how you can apply this to your ideal workplace setting. A need is something essential that is required in order to survive. This list can include things like food, water, shelter, and clothes. Abraham Maslow took the idea of the need one step further. He studied human needs and created theories based on his research. Maslow also created the pyramid shown here called the hierarchy of needs. He determined that as soon as you satisfy one level, you can move up to the next. So let's take the physiological level, for example. If you're able to breathe, have access to food, water, sleep, have sex for reproductive purposes, maintain homeostasis, which is the regulation of your body temperature, and excretion, you can move on to the safety level. Now that you're on the safety level, you can start worrying about the security of your body, employment, any additional resources you might need for your family, your health, or your property. Without establishing and meeting the needs in the physiological level, your ability to focus on the needs in the safety level are limited. This continues as you go up the pyramid. Maslow stated that only 3% of the population will ever reach the top level of self-actualization. Oftentimes in our life, we are knocked down to lower levels. For example, if you lose your job, it's hard to focus on being creative in the self-actualization level, have self-confidence in the esteem level, or even maintain friendships in the loving belonging level as you search for a new job. You would be knocked down to the safety level in order to reestablish employment before you could start focusing on the top 3 levels. A value is different from a need. It is your identity and learned through experiences. It does not arrive from a perceived deficiency, meaning that it does not appear without great thought or consideration. And once it is satisfied, it does not disappear. It motivates our behavior currently and in future decisions. For example, let's say that I value spending time with my family as equally as I enjoy spending time at work. So we call this a work-life balance. I may have gained this value from an experience that I had with my parents while they were working. I may have seen a parent ensure that life outside of work, specifically family time, was important. This experience of having a parent who valued work-life balance may have shaped the value that I hold. This value did not arrive haphazardly, and it was learned through years of experience, and it has not disappeared. It will drive my decision to finding a job that values my work-life balance. A value can be determined several ways, but most notably, they're publicly affirmed, chosen from alternatives, and acted upon at least once. When you translate your personal values into the workplace, you may find that certain values may arise. Work-life balance, maybe the amount of money you earn, company priorities or their missions, values of your coworkers, competition in the workplace versus non-competition. Satisfaction in the workplace comes from meeting your values. Dissatisfaction comes from not meeting your values and often leads to burnout, loss of trust, or even quitting or being fired. This list of values can give you a starting point when considering what is important to you in your future career. Power will also show hidden values. Power can come in the form of money, time, and energy. For example, let's say the company you work for would like to promote you and provide a substantial raise. After reading through the agreement, you discover that the job will require 60 hours a week rather than the 40 hours you've been putting in. You will also have to manage more people, and your creative projects and tasks will be limited. Would this promotion be worth it to you if you value creativity in the workplace? Would power and money influence your decision? Would the time commitment conflict with other demands in your life?